The girl held her college acceptance letter tightly, then jumped off a tall building, but she didn't die. Instead, she crawled into a box she had prepared in advance. You see, the girl was actually a worm spirit. It said that if you cut a worm in half at a joint, both halves can survive and become two separate beings. So she buried both halves of herself in the soil. After a month of recovery, she gave birth to another version of herself, identical in every way. The original girl chose to chase her dreams in the big city, while her duplicate stayed in their hometown to keep her parents company. They agreed to switch lives every so often, experiencing two lives as one. But one day the girl was found dead in her home. The Animal Management Bureau responded immediately, reviewing the security footage. They noticed someone who looked exactly like her, entering the elevator not long before the incident. While sorting through her belongings, they found her college acceptance letter. But one officer frowned and said, "This woman graduated from a local teacher's college. She's been working as a teacher ever since. When did she ever study in Beijing?" Everyone began to sense that something wasn't right. Given her worm spirit identity, the medical examiner guessed she must have split herself in two. But now they faced a disturbing question. Was the one who died the original or the duplicate? They eventually tracked down the surviving version, and from her, they heard a different story. A few days earlier, the original called the duplicate back home. She said she missed her and wanted to reconnect, but then she asked to switch lives again, saying her marriage was miserable, that she wanted to escape, and begged the duplicate to return and clean up the mess. But this time the duplicate refused flat out. "Why should I switch just because you say so?" she said. "This is my life now and you should take responsibility for yours." That rejection pushed the original over the edge. She grabbed a knife, saying she'd cut herself again, to make yet another clone to solve her problems. In the struggle, she accidentally stabbed herself, and the rest, as you know, the original died. After hearing the story, the female officer was still skeptical. After all, it was only the duplicate side of the tale. But the duplicate had proof. She had a habit of recording conversations, and on her phone was the entire exchange. The recording matched her version perfectly. So the worm spirit duplicate was cleared and released. And in the end, I have just one question for you. If you had the power to create a double, would you walk away from everything to chase a brand new life?